Well, for the recording people, you just missed the Leviathan battle I said I wasn't going to do.
You can cleanse the world of the Shinra Scourge.
To be honest, you're not missing much. What? That crazy? We did do it. And that's what matters.
I look forward to receiving all of your future.
So here's the thing. I don't know if I can get Report 20 without finishing Report 18.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital
Doesn't look like it. I would love to buy the rest of his materia, but also, fuck me, I won't be able to get the rest of his materia. I'm gonna buy a test because that is good to have. Buying 2 more wins sounds pointless. Having another item master would be nice. Same with a steadfast block. Skill master's really good for like Tifa or any of them really. I'm using a lot more variety MMO set than I did previously, so it actually wouldn't be a bad materia to have. I did not see that earlier. Please hold. I saw the jukebox, but I didn't. I got Scarlet's theme. So I've got 1 through 6. I'm missing 7. Then 8 through 25. And 27 through 31. So I'm only missing 2. Which I think is still about where I was before, but I know I'm definitely not missing one that I missed in the past. Because I had missed the one in the train graveyard in the past. Now I need to figure out how to go up. Oh, hi.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn! So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back. Old buddy.
So there's another hint for something that we don't technically know yet, unless you played the OG.
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
I'm still not sure how they're gonna handle that, but I'm excited to see them try.
This is terrible. What do we do?
Forgot I knocked all these chairs down, but now I'm running into shit and hearing all the noise. I don't know where I'm going, because it's trying to take me somewhere that doesn't exist. It says it's over here. There's nothing over here.
This is terrible. What do we do? This is terrible. What do we do?
How do I get up to that floor is the question. Like, I have the key card. Maybe I gotta go through here. Yep, there we go. Oh hey, there's the president and Jake the dog.
I trust the narrative is intact.
I guess that's been the human.
The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the
What I don't understand, like, the Wutai War is something that existed in the OG games, but it was already over and done with. Nobody was pursuing a new war. Well, that's not true. Nobody was actually... This conspiracy shit wasn't a thing that was happening in the OG. Now, whether or not that was just cut because they didn't have the time or technology to do it, I don't know.
We came here to save Aaron.
But
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
I don't know where I was going. It just seems a little weird when out of place, I think is the right way to put it. Because in the original, Yuffie and her country are just finding materia to be able to take back what they lost. Granted, it was still with ulterior motives, because I think the whole reason they started the war was to take land, and Shinra was basically said no.
Do you
that
think
doesn't
that's where
put
Professor Hojo is?
either
Where he
one
should
in
be.
the right, but oh, that door's closed. We can't go in now.
Can I help you?
Let me in. I want to meet them. We're gonna explore a little bit before we go down.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth? We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Yeah, don't ask these guys where the fucking bathroom is. I don't need to know.
The staff.
Empty room, empty room. Well, the other room wasn't that empty. Don't mind me.
You say Sector 7? I can't bring myself to look.
I went to this. Are you allowed to be hanging out here on the clock?
I'm not on the
They're
clock,
discussing a
buddy.
reconstruction plan of the meeting?
Yeah.
I don't work here.
Preparing a proposal.
Having soldier eyes does come in handy, though.
Yes, what is it?
That was the perfect time to ask where the shitter was. Fucked it up, Cloud. Those speakers? It's a nice setup. And they're only gonna use it for, like, PowerPoints and shit. That's disappointing.
Sir? Are you sure you should be here right now? There is a meeting going on, you know.
Yeah, so what?
You were supposed to deal with the smell coming from the bathroom. It's leaking into the main conference room, remember?
You're worried about a little smell. Who cares about that?
You're gonna get in trouble.
Someone took a shit and we need you to clean it out.
Where are you going? That's the women's bathroom.
I'm not allowed in there. Just so you know.
Alright, I'll wait out here.
What do you mean? You're coming in.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind. You're right.
But it's okay for her to come in here.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
These do look nice. There it is.
Gotcha.
Alright, guys.
Look, I'm...
On guard duty.
Right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah,
this fair?
sure. Just follow behind.
Well, that's nice of him. You could have said I'm right behind you, and then they would have had a typical rom-com trope going on. So, in the original, all three of them would fit the deck, and honestly, it made it very confusing how the scene played out. There's a fork in the road. I don't know what's over here. There's nothing over here. They're gonna make me go down this way, though. I wasn't allowed to back up. Tifa, I need to get back through there. Thank you. I have a thing. Any of you who have watched me play other games like Mass Effect or Borderlands know this thing I have with the mini-maps and maps in general. They cannot be grayed out. If there's a part of the map missing, I have to find it.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Now join me in the broom closet. There's definitely something going on there. If there isn't, there's about to be.
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
So they're waiting for their own meeting with Reeve. You know, that's fair. But I have a feeling they're gonna in for some bad news. I think somebody's already said it in the game. But I'll wait till after this meeting is over. That's where it's oh, god damn it. It already lit up. I didn't need... Oh, there's materia there. Never mind. HP up. Not the best. I already have a couple of those, but I will take every HP up I can get. For special hard mode run. Not that we're gonna do hard mode on this account, but you know, whatever. I would like to do a hard mode run at one point, but if I ever do that, it's gonna make me want to try and get the platinum again. And that pull-up minigame is fucking awful. Awful.
I'm telling you, I saw him with my own eyes. Sauntering
Obviously,
down the
Scarlett's
corridor.
at the beginning of the
Time for this nonsense.
zoom in.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you.
Reeve.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for
He
Sector
looks so
7,
uninterested.
and I'm afraid the
Hojo's
figures are
obviously not
catastrophic.
interested.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will
reconstruction
not be
plan for...
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
2 words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can
Hojo's
get to the
face
promised
fucking
land?
terrifies me.
Well, Mr. President,
They
that
did
remains to be
the
seen.
mouths in this game
would like
really
your
fucked me
permission
up.
to secure her
But his was
cooperation
done
through more
overly well
forceful
done.
means. Forceful yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Oh, Palmer's really fucked up. He's really into that.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
None of them want to talk about it. You're literally talking about a human being, and that's where they cross the line.
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
Reeve can't take this standing down. Sitting down.
Something stinks.
They was talking about fucking.
Anything?
They was
The man
talking
in the
about
lab coat.
fucking.
Head of R&D. We follow him.
Now this
Okay.
is what we
Then
did
we kill
in
the son
the
of a bitch.
original game.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
We followed Hojo from the meeting to his lab. So this is on par for the OG. To an extent.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder. Where I
Now
could
this is an
range of
addition.
face to face.
Because they didn't really talk about
How I should
Sephiroth
like
in
to
the
meet
original
their
meeting.
offspring.
And he's looking to
But that can wait. First, we must
make a
have
baby
answers.
between Aerith and
A simple
Sephiroth. And there is
psychoactive agent
some
should
fucked up shit
suffice.
with that.
Nothing
That I
likely
was
to cause any
kind of alluding to
long-term
earlier.
damage.
But until we play the OG game, I can't really talk about it. Because if you don't know, then you don't know. Oh, we made it. Still have to follow him, though. Follow the crazy man in the lab. Oh, hell. Well, we all know what this means. Hopefully it doesn't, but I have a feeling it does. We haven't really done it. Like, we did the combat simulator, so it's not like I'm been sitting here not doing combat for 3 hours. Then in almost 2.5 hours. But yeah, that's just been a little longer than that because I forgot to record the Leviathan fight. That wasn't very long. Three hours in. Okay. I hear him laughing. I don't like it.
So first, perhaps instead.
None of these tubes have anything in them. Concerning.
This is definitely the one.
Anyway. He's gonna go in there now. Looks like Derek can't wait.
I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
Seems annoyed, but not scared. That's the funniest thing. That should be concerning.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists?
We are now on floor 65. Again,
So,
this
I can't
was
imagine what
68
business
if I
you have
recall.
with
I
me.
could be wrong.
The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Not our agenda
Shut
today.
Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well, well, well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
Well, so in the OG, this fight wouldn't start until after Red 13 and Aerith shows up.
You will regret this.
But this is because he was working on an experiment with Red 13 and Aerith when we arrived. Instead, the experiment that would come up after them is already up here. This weird Cthulhu thing. And we get to fight this before I get to find Aerith and even meet Red 13. This thing looks like a really well done version of like a WoW enemy. Let's get our assess out of the way. Monster created by Shinra's R&D division, highly adaptable, it evolves during battle, where it exhibits extraordinary offense and restorative capabilities. It is resistant to lightning and immune to poison and slow. And whatever that other thing is. I still don't know what that is. Anyway, I forgot to look at the other thing. Organisms extruded by the artificial lifeform specimen H0512. Capable of autonomous movement, they swarm around their parent to protect them from threats. So in the OG game, killing these first would be a good idea. Because they don't respawn quick enough. Alright. I don't think that matters in this one, because I think they respawn faster than I can really kill them. One way to find out, though. I guess I do kill them pretty quick. Tifa's gonna unbridled strength. I damn near broke his claw. Tifa, let's go ahead and dive pick the claw. He's regenning the claw. I don't like his, the face on his left side. Oh, he spit out more. That's not cool. The Cthulhu man is... Ow. Ah, you fucking dick. Trying to break the claw is not working. Let's focus shot. Tifa can focus strike. I'm gonna focus thrust. I got rake. Ah, shit. Cloud got grabbed. Focus strike. Focus strike. Go back to Cloud. Oh, as he doesn't have his fucking arm back up. Oh, I forgot to put a Leviathan on. But as long as he doesn't get his arm back up, we're kind of looking good. I'm gonna swap Tifa. I did it a little late though, so it kind of sucked. Alright, his claw's back. Hulaman's doing more now. I don't know what our little boys are doing now. Oh, they're blowing up. That's not good. I am gonna get hit by that because I wasn't fucking paying attention. Cure Barret. Barret. Gonna get hit by that. Fuck you. Holy shit, leave Cloud alone. Just like tripling down on everything. It's really fucking annoying. I'm breaking your arm. Breaking your arm. Fuck you. Okay, he's done. The poison was really starting to fuck me, but we did it.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
Was he really trying though? I don't think he was. So this spot right here in the OG game is a spot I spent a lot of time. In the OG game, this is where you would have gotten your second sword. From stealing from the soldiers here. Now, obviously that's not what's happening. Oh hey, he's up here now. Was he always up here? I guess he was. We'll deal with him later. We know that man. I was bitching about his voice in Rebirth. I still don't know how to feel about that. I guess overall I've come to like it because it fits better with a fucking teenager or like an early 20s. I think Red's the youngest, maybe the youngest member of the team. Yuffie and Red, I don't remember who's younger. One of them is younger though. I think they're about the same. Woke up. I love how they did that because it sets up the scene better. Oh god.
Aerith.
Oh, there's Aerith.
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
You say that.
Learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
You seem to think that way.
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world.
I don't like having to deal with the riot guard. But here we are. The riot troopers are going to be the worst part of this. And if they would stop spinning on me like that, I'd be a little bit happier. I don't know who just blew up the map. That's cool. There's a grenadier out here somewhere. But I'm not worried about the grenadiers. They have no health and die pretty quickly. These fucking riot troopers. Alright. You did not look happy about that.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Hi, are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy, you weren't a soldier.
The Whispers are here to stop them from talking.
What is this fascinating phenomenon?
We're not supposed to know this shit.
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
I forgot about that line. But, yeah, so they've kind of been playing with that for a while. And again, they haven't really come out and said it yet, so we're not going to,
You came for me.
Yep.
You good? I'm great.
we're not going to spoil it yet. But when we get to... Oh god. Here was a common enemy in the OG, in the Shinra HQ. And now it's like a mini-boss. So the shock troopers were our least favorite enemies so far, the Shinra enemies. That includes the fucking riot troopers. Now we've got big versions of them. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division, protected by reinforced armor developed by Advanced Weaponry Division, and capable of inflicting heavy damage with their beam sword and heavy machine gun. As they are some of the most elite troopers in the military, they are tasked with guarding Shinra's HQ. Well, they do get naked. That is the thing that happened. Since we took a lot of damage in that last fight for no reason, we are going to heal. I don't... Ah, hell. I now have to assess the fucking elite enhanced shock troopers. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division, their rollers on their feet enable them to run circles around their target. As they are some of the most... Yeah, we know the rest of this. Aoife needs to high potion herself because she is getting fucked. Just focusing on staggering this boy. Maybe not. Knocked out the enhanced shock trooper.
Aerith, you okay? Thank you.
We got our girl back.
Let's get out of here.
Don't worry. We are also getting a tag along. We know him from Rebirth, but at this point, he's a stranger. And it looks like we're about to fight. But we aren't. He ran off. Don't worry, he'll come back.
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
I also find it amazing that Hojo can just do the shit he does in the building like this. Like, look at those tubs. Look at that shit. Those are those experiments we fought in the underground lab. Just kind of chilling here. I need Tifa to heal. I need Cloud to heal. And then Spirit's good enough. Headache. He tried. You can also see the materia on his collar. Because that's Red's weapons, his collars. Even though Red never becomes a party member in this game.
You want to go?
Stop.
He does, but he
This
doesn't.
child's a friend.
Which is unfortunate because by this point in the game of the OG, this is when Red becomes a party member. I'm not sure what she does here to calm him down. She definitely showed him something. I don't like those noises.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
I love this version of
Appreciate it if we
Cosmic
simply
Canyon
left it at that.
theme song.
Agreed.
13?
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get this son of a bitch.
Oh, it's not looking so hot. Something else is in this building. Damn. We never really get to see what Nova looks like. Apart from the monstrosities we fight, now that I think about it. Like, even in the original game, like, the Genova body didn't look that. Oh, what this slash shit. But it looked more human than not. You know what I mean? Like, it had a human figure. Even though it had, like, eyeballs in weird places and stuff like that.
Together we will reclaim.
But we never fought an enemy that actually looked like her. You know what I mean? It was always monster-fied.
They have come again.
Whereas, like, Sephiroth, even if he was monster-fied for the 2 fights we fought him initially, the final fight was him. But there's some fun little speculation that can go with that as well. Hey, look at that, man. Sure, there's tubes in her and shit, but that looks kind of just like a normal person with a disease. Cloud is dead. The shock of finding this out killed him. Oh, and we have this guy. These three have appeared. Reno is worse for wear.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R. Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking. Was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
This is actually
Let's try
a
another
decent
tack,
thing because it humanizes
They were a
the
sacrifice to balance the scales.
in a sense. And it also kind of brings about the issue of rationalizing
to give something back.
this type
Do
of
you
behavior.
actually believe that?
Does it matter? Yes. Understood. The VP needs us.
The VP. They haven't mentioned him by name, and I'm not ready for when he shows up in the game. But he's here. Oh, he hit chapter 17. I keep dancing around the one boss I don't want to fight.
goodness.
I don't want
You're
to deal with it. I don't want to fuck with it. We're gonna have to do it. We also in the last 2 chapters of the game. I mentioned earlier that there's only 18 chapters.
Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
When her real mother was still alive. That wasn't her biological mother, let's go with that. Real is a bad terminology. That assumes that everything that she's done with Elmira was not a mother and daughter relationship,
Are you
which
okay?
isn't
Maybe you
true.
should rest a little longer.
Oh god. I got the reinforced staff. So Aerith now has the reinforced staff. Hold on. I gotta see if it gets any ATB. ATB materia. Before I put it on her. Because, I don't want to have to figure out what her fourth materia was. Magic attack power. It is a solid staff, is what it's looking like. I don't think it's stronger than the one she's got. But it's got a lot of materia, so it might be worth to use anyway. .107's really close though, I think. Just damage. Magic with high HP is good. We're out of points now. Alright, so the mithril rod is 140. So I lose 33, but I gain 26 on physical. It's not like it's a bad weapon. I would still go back to the mithril rod, I think. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. What was the new item I got? The talisman? Let's give her... We'll give her MP up, because that's a good idea. And one of those HP ups that I just got. That's also a good idea. She's super squishy. Alright, so... I'm still sitting at 7, right? Yeah, 7 out of 12. Which ones am I missing? Poison is 8. Time is 9. Binding is 10. Version is 11, and revival is 12. So yeah, I have to get all of them.
I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
So, in the OG, this is not how this would play out.
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was
This
just a little
scene
girl.
wouldn't exist.
The room looks exactly the same.
The thing is like, I don't know if we're still gonna get the prison scene because I don't remember. But
Every morning.
this
they'd
is
come
an
and take
important
my mom
scene,
away.
regardless.
I
For
remember
this
crying here alone.
remake, one, it
Eric.
gives a little bit more
Before
backstory
we
to
break
Eric.
out of here, talk to us.
The other
There's
is
so
it
much
gives
we
us
don't
some
know.
insight into the Whispers and how Aerith interacts with them.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm debating
just so you
on
know,
if I want to
that's not
continue
their
past 2
actual
a.m.
name.
or not.
They call themselves.
The question
Etc.
for it will be, am I close to finishing the base game
We who
or
are
not?
born of the planet,
Or
with
have I
her
already
we
finished the
speak,
base game or
her
not?
flesh
If I
we
finish
ship.
it before 2, we
Unto her
probably won't go
promised land
past
shall
2,
we one day
and we
return.
probably won't start Intergrade. We're probably, I'm thinking maybe go back to Elden
By her
Ring
loving
and
grace and
start
providence, may we take our
Shadow of the
place
Erd
in
Tree.
paradise.
But that depends on how much time I have
Yeah,
left, too.
well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
But
Shinra thinks it's
Um,
true. They've been searching for the
if
promised
we don't
land
finish
for a
before
long
2,
time.
but we're really close, we'll probably try and finish the game.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Usually the finales take a really long time in RPGs like this.
Nope.
Like every time I think I'm close, I'm like 2 hours off.
Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted
And I can't
to.
go too over because
Even
I
if you
can't
could, that land
oversleep.
belongs to the-
I've been oversleeping all weekend,
to you and your
unfortunately. And we need to fix that.
Shinra's
'cause
after it
I gotta
because
be
they
up
believe
north
it's rich in
tomorrow.
Mako. Mako, they've
And
got
there's
no
still
right
shit I gotta
claim.
do before I go to bed. Like eat
But
dinner
they'll try to
and
take it anyway,
shower.
won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop.
Things we do as people
Okay,
every day.
new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
That's why.
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Except Hojo had no idea what they were.
Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
So this is how
The
they
flow of the great
started
river
to
that is the
explain that.
planet, from inception to oblivion.
Is the
And
Whispers
you're
are here
saying
to
that
guide
flow is somehow fixed?
the story the way it's supposed to be,
For
and
it
not
is
the
the
way that
will
it
of the
could
planet
be.
itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these whispers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn
So
minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of
you
that?
could interpret it initially as
Spouting that cryptic stuff,
the Whispers
which could
are the
all be
reasons
bullshit.
why the remake is going
I mean,
to
ain't you a Shinra
completely
lab
stay the
rat,
course
dog?
and handle the story start to finish.
I'm not a rat
Initially,
dog.
until Rebirth came out.
When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge
And
of
now
the Whispers.
the Whispers have their own weird factions and shit.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
That she can see multiple timelines.
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It is interesting that they're basically shaped like Dementors.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
okay.
Anyway. The Whispers are assholes and they don't make sense. They are the most
weird
common point of contention for the remake with fans. And I get it. But I don't make the story, and until the story is complete,
Aha! There you are.
I don't want to weigh in on it. Oh, hey, he's
What are you
alive.
doing, man? Hey guys, long time no see.
Wedge?
You're here?
This scene here made me hopeful for Rebirth.
I'm feeling much better
But
thanks
don't
to
worry.
Myra's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to
go
talk to
fuck
you
that
about.
up.
Listen, any moment now.
Because obviously you know,
An explosion?
Rebirth stayed the course for the city of Ancient Steam.
They're raising hell to try and find
They
out
baited us several times, but it stayed the course.
complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out? I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
I don't think that's how that works.
Just get
Okay.
to the roof, okay?
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
So that is a difference, because Wedge would already be gone at this point in the game. Because he did not make the... I have Aerith and Tifa for this part, it looks like. That'll change soon, so don't worry about that. Again, the map has to be completed. I can't not complete it. Plus side shit. Not necessarily side shit, but items and shit. So it's not like it's a waste. We're just collecting.
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof, right?
And we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
Alright, so they're going down. I'm healed, right? Yeah, I'm healed. I'm gonna check up here. I don't think there's... Yeah, I already been through here. Because this is where we stopped Hojo initially. Now we didn't get to go through this room. I like how you can't knock down those.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes. His odor still
I want to use...
lingers.
Ew. Why do you know that? Alright, we're going back upstairs to 66. Oh, maybe this is right.
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
Well, that's a problem. I just pointed those out, didn't I?
Now what do we do?
Open it. Yeah, I just pointed out that those things were there. And how it was insane that Hojo could keep these in the building. Unfortunately, we're the first ones to see them, so... We are the extermination squad. They have like fish faces.
So go give him one already.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, we've already assessed these, so I'm good to just go.
It's over.
Ow. Shooting me! Clouds are already 35. That's good. Oh god, I just remembered there's another boss in this last section of the game that I'm not super excited about. But that wasn't a boss in the OG. He just whipped his hand.
What the hell, Red?
And that was his high five. Air still has Magnify, right? She is kind of low leveled, I think. Oh no, they buffed her to match. That's good. At the very least, that's solid. It's over here. I don't like that. I don't think we're hitting a boss right away, but I don't like that there's a heal right here. That concerns me greatly. Also, our team, I think, gets split up again into like teams of 2. Well, it's like 3 and 2, but it got really quiet. They have to do the stupid elevator scene, don't they?
Let's go.
Or it's like super awkward in the elevator. This is more like a... oh, hey. I hate this. I hate that that is canon. The black feathers and the fucking... When the black wing showed up, I hated it. We're now on the 68th floor.
Hell is this place?
Hojo's lab restricted level.
Hojo's treasure.
This did not exist in the OG.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. We need to get to the
What's
roof.
in here was on the same floor that we just left. Or the floor below it. I don't remember. You can see it from here. Isn't it lovely? It does look a lot better than the OG. But also everybody can see it now instead of just Cloud and Barret. And it ain't got no head! Well, technically we can't tell because we can't see inside that metal stuff at the top, but I don't think it's got a head. So we do know Genova as the Calamity from the skies already, from Rebirth, and a little bit more stuff.
Mother.
I don't know how I feel about her, like, getting designed the way she did.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this! Cloud?
There he is. That's also something else that's interesting. But we will get to that. Because they haven't really explained, like, the twist hasn't come up yet.
Is it really you?
I can't wait until we play the OG so that I can talk more about the differences and, like, what's actually going on here without spoiling.
Don't deny me.
But also, like, this is a difference. As I said before, we don't see Sephiroth in Midgar. We don't see anything about Sephiroth until the boat in Junon. Like, we see his sword and we see other things, like the aftermath of Sephiroth, but we don't get to see a manifestation of him until the boat in Junon.
Very
And then we don't really interact with him
Thus is the
until
hypothesis proven correct.
later. Forget where. My brain just died. Because I know it's where I've said we see him.
I can only
before.
hope you will continue not to disappoint.
And like, we don't see his model until Calm. So it's before Junon. But like, we don't interact with him until Junon. And I know I didn't. I made that wrong. The Temple of the Ancients. I think I made that assessment before, which is wrong. No, I just said cult. That's the first time we actually like see him. Anyway, our party just separated, and it's actually break time. So we are now gonna take our break. Perfect time for it. So you know, cool. All right.